Scott?
His
Scott
YouTube is
XRP?
Scott.
XRP Army News.
XRP Army Rules. Okay.
No, XRP Army News.
News. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
All right, I would like to welcome everyone to our weekly live stream. And this week we have XRP Bags, our magnificent music maker, and we have Alex DB Logs who has joined us, and we're going to have Lady Enigma that is going to be joining us shortly. And as soon as she gets in, then we'll say hello. And so the first thing that I'd like to do is I would like to congratulate XRP Bags on his incredible musical collaboration with James Rule. And James is in the chat saying hello. So I'd like to kind of dig into that a little bit deeper, Bags, because one of the things I'd like to be able to do with our weekly roundup is go over with everybody what is going on with the people in our XRP community, so they can find out, what talents people have and what they're doing with others in the community to collaborate to make things all better for us, so we can all get out more of a message about Ripple and XRP. And your collaboration with James Rule was a perfect example of that kind of thing. So, Bags, you want to kind of give us a little idea of how that story happened and how you feel about what you guys created?
Yeah. James started following me, and he jumped into a couple of my streams, and he listened to my music. He was supporting me. He purchased the newest one that I released, and he ended up sending me a message. He gave me like a song idea about a song that I could do about like law of attraction and some other stuff, and I was just like, well, look, it sounds like we're gonna have to get you on the song. And then he was all for it as soon as I said that, and I think the next day or the same day, maybe I made a beat and I sent it to him, and we went from there. He sent me his parts, and I did my parts, and then the rest was history. And then I made the video.
And what was the inspiration? Hey, Bags, what was the inspiration to turn one of our favorite Texans into a rapper?
I just like having fun with the community, and collaborating, and it's just all about having fun and keeping the people entertained and keeping them bullish until we hit our targets. Now, I'm pretty much just here to do my part.
Bags, I wanted you to know that I appreciate that. And Cookie Mutt says that Hollywood will use the Bagman's music one day. True story.
I tell.
Yeah, they're gonna be playing your music on like a movie, a movie that comes out, like a crypto movie. They're gonna have like your music.
I told GDLT that I'll probably be performing at Swell one day.
That would be something I would like to see. Okay, so Alex, if you'd like to introduce yourself to everyone, this is the first chance that I've had to meet you, so I'm interested in finding out a little bit about you and how you found crypto. And I know that you're good friends with XRP Bags, so you must be a good person.
Yeah, definitely. So I guess 2000, I think it's 2018 April. I was asked. I wanted to understand a little bit about crypto, and I knew a friend that had crypto, right? And as a joke, I said, "Give me $5,000," and he's like, "Why would I do that? You can easily make $5,000 by putting in $1,000 into this market called crypto." So I said, "Okay, I'll do it." I put $1,000 into like a Coinbase account. He showed me how to do that, and then as soon as I put my $1,000 in, I made like $300 in like the first 10 minutes. So I was all like, okay, this is it. This is the coin. This is Bitcoin is gonna make me a millionaire. I'm gonna go jump right in. Dove right in. In the next like week or so, I lost like $500 and then gained it all back. And I saw the volatility. I started researching for other coins, and definitely XRP was one of those that came up on my search, and just continue to research it and understand that its utility and its place in the world, and just been hodling ever since for like 2.5 years, just waiting for this bull run, right? That's how I came about cryptocurrencies and XRP. Hello?
Wonderful. So, Alex, what do you feel like was the most exciting development that you saw in our XRP ecosystem this week?
This week? Well, the thing is, this week I haven't heard much. I think the only thing really that I've heard is that Ripple may be moving to a different country, but overall I haven't been watching any of the developments in like blockchain. There's like blockchain week and all of this stuff. I haven't really did much research on that. I just know a lot about what XRP has done in the last 2.5 years, like the MoneyGram announcement, the PNC, the Yoshitaka Katao, and all of this SBI using it, and now Bank of America being official partners that we knew about a year ago, right? So it's all been positive, I think, for XRP.
Yeah, this month's been crazy about crypto. The whole month's been full of virtual events about cryptocurrency, and we got the PayPal news. There's a whole bunch of stuff coming out this month.
Well, how do you guys feel about the PayPal announcement today or yesterday?
I totally forgot about the PayPal announcement. See, these are news that I kind of just comes through, and I don't even realize. Like these are huge news. Back in 2017, these types of news, it would have rocketed XRP to the moon already. We are waiting on Coinbase announcement of XRP being on Coinbase. We have that now for 2 years. So this kind of announcement of being on PayPal, it should have rocketed XRP to like $1,000, but it's not, and I don't know why. Hey, I gotta leave for just a couple minutes. Can you hold, or you guys can continue on? And
yeah, just jump back in.
Sure. Just log back, or just delete. Just mute yourself. So I feel like I saw that. Sorry about that, James. I feel like that the most important thing with the PayPal is for everybody to relax and understand that we're going through adoption step by step. And PayPal, has got to be careful due to the regulatory problems. And I hope this is one of the ways that Solomon would be answering this for everybody, because I always like his real practical, factual approach. And if you look at it, the regulatory clarity is not there. So why would PayPal reach out and put XRP on there if it has not been deemed a security or a commodity or anything else? So PayPal has got to be very careful in the movement that they do, because they don't want to put themselves into any kind of trouble, which leads me to want to go find a judge in California and settle the case so we can go ahead and get that clarity on what XRP actually is. And I have a feeling that if XRP had already been deemed a commodity, excuse me, James, or a security, or whatever it's going to end up, a currency, whatever it's going to end up being deemed, I believe that's when you're going to be able to see things like what happened with PayPal, that XRP will be included with that. So that's the best way that I've seen, and I agree, XRP Joe, that we've got to take little steps. But right now, that's exactly right, Stephanie Starr. We've got the positive way of looking at it, that 346 million people are being introduced to crypto now, right? That's the good part. So now their minds are going to be opened up a little bit. And yes, yes, we want regs now. Exactly. Hello, Abe. Thank you for being here. Working till I die, 420. Thank you as well. So again, we're just going to have to remain patient, but it's always a little bit better news coming along. So Bags, do you kind of feel that way about that as well?
Yeah, Brad came out and said that the reason they didn't add XRP is because there's really nothing. They never really said anything about XRP. They only said a little bit about Bitcoin and Ethereum. So as soon as they bring that regulation and more clarity, then everybody will be able to use XRP.
And Solomon chimed in with us and said kind of what I said, which is PayPal is dipping their toes in the water, and that's good for adoption. 300 million users, but doesn't fully represent the utility, obviously. And he believes that at some point PayPal may move to more of an exchange model, which I believe makes sense. So I appreciate that, Solomon. And yes, Stephanie, PayPal is a huge influencer. So Alex, you're back. So you, or are you? Okay, so one of the exciting things that I wanted to be able to share with everybody on the XRP Army News Community channel part is we have really begun to ramp up on the number of moment in time videos that we are making now. And I mean, we're really getting a large number of these. So one of the things that I wanted to announce to everybody when we started this, for me to be able to get to where I could publish 3 of these a week was quite a challenge. I mean, I was begging and crawling and screaming any way I could to be able to get enough to be able to put out 3 a week. Well, now we're booked up to the point where we probably have got 2 months worth of videos in the queue. So I finally think that it's finally time, based on the response we've been getting from the community. We're going to have to begin now. Hey, D-Rich. We're going to have to begin now to post 5 a week. So starting next Monday, we're going to post 9 a.m. Eastern, Monday through Friday. And I hope everybody will take the time to be able to watch our content. All of the YouTube revenue generated by watching our videos goes to charity. And it's just members of our community having a chance to get to know each other. And then one other thing that I wanted to say real quick is that we have now begun to get stories in other languages. And that to me is one of the most exciting developments that's ever happened in the vision of what I had for this channel and our community, because now we can reach other cultures in their own languages. And Rob XRP is in our chat tonight, and he did a moment in time video today with me in English and then in French. We also did another one in French today with a gentleman. Man, I'll remember the country later, but it was another one in French. We got one in Portuguese the other day, and I think we've got 2 in Spanish so far. So one thing that I would like to be able to ask all of you is, if you know anyone who speaks Spanish, if you know anyone who speaks German, if you know anybody who speaks Swedish in our community, reach out to them and let them, come and tell their story in their language so they can share in their part of the world stories about XRP and Ripple in a language that's native to that country. Because they're going to be people that are going to be opened up a lot more if they hear it in their native language. Not everybody speaks English. And even people who do, they don't always respond to stories as much in their own language as they do English. So those are the 2 things that I wanted to bring up from the XRP Army News angle this week. And I'm really excited about that. And I hope everybody will love our videos now 5 times a week, because I've just got too many. I don't want to do a moment in time with somebody and have 3 months before I can get it out and share it with everybody. So Alex, are you back with us now? Thank you, Rob.
Yeah, I've been listening for a while. That's a great idea, Scott. Will you be speaking in those languages as well, or?
Yeah, when I was talking to Rob today, when we were doing his, and he lives in Montreal, when I was talking to him today, I posted on Twitter that I was listening to him and I figured if I could listen to enough of these in French, then I could eventually learn how to speak French and Southern. So I can be multilingual too, bilingual,
That's it.
Southern
Hey,
and French.
Lady Enigma is
I've made progress.
Filipino.
French fry. How's that?
Yeah, that's great.
French
Yeah,
fry.
Lady Enigma
That's
is
my star.
Filipino. I'm Filipino as well. We should get a Filipino channel on your Filipino vlog on your channel too. I'm thinking recently in my vlog on my channel, I'm getting a bunch of Filipino subscribers. So that'd be great.
Yeah.
You don't speak
And I
Filipino,
believe
Alex?
I remember correctly, Lady Enigma is Filipino, right?
Yeah.
Yep. All right,
Yeah, you
so
got to get
Bags,
Alex
what
on
are
there
you
too.
working on right now?
Right now, I'm working on the new
Yeah.
album.
Yeah, we got to get yours made out. And so what are you working on right now, Bags?
I'm just working on keeping everybody bullish out there and dropping some more music soon. I got a new album, a new project coming soon. And just trying to grow my channel
And
as
what's
well.
your time frame on having your album finished?
Hopefully before the first moonshot. Because I just released one, so not too long ago.
And okay. And I did have a question from Crypto Space that I wanted to make sure that I addressed. And he was asking about when are we going to be moving and getting more active in Cinnamon and Coil. And as soon as it begins to grow, that would be great, Rob. I would love that.
They're still in beta, so
As soon as I haven't seen it, go ahead.
they're still in beta, so most of their big rollout stuff won't be till Q1 of next year, like the live streams and most of that stuff like that. But yeah, they're still in beta. But I don't know if you guys seen the new updates they did on the website, and they also have the app out right now. It's way better than what they had before. So yeah, I'm liking what they're doing, and I can't wait for all their new stuff to roll out. And plus, a lot of people are getting shut down on YouTube, so it'll be a good alternative, especially being in the crypto space. Especially if you're trying to accumulate some more crypto or XRP, you just make some videos and do it that way.
And I see now that our other guest, Lady Enigma, has joined us. And I would like to welcome you to our community roundup.
Hi, everyone in the chat. Hi, Scat, Alex, Bags.
Hi.
Push your filter up.
Oh, there you go. I know how to operate the mic, so I just use my thing.
Crypto Space, yes, we are the community that will help grow that. I believe that that's something that will be real important for us to do. And we'll put that on the agenda as something that we're all working towards. And so, Lady Enigma, what I'd like to do is have you be able to introduce yourself to everyone. And I believe everyone that saw your moment in time was blown away by it. And I really loved your meditation that you put in there. And so just like to ask you to introduce yourself to everyone and let everyone know what you found to be the most exciting thing happening this week in crypto.
Sorry. My name is Lady Enigma, and I actually invest in cryptocurrency since 2017, and actually everything is exciting for me. I wouldn't really choose one. Everything like those live streams that's going on right now, like the Corda and the what do you call it, like the Pay IDs and PayPal and MoneyGram, so all of that are exciting for me. It's a progress each day. Hello? You guys can hear me?
And one thing that I would like also,
It's sorry, it's kind of robotic.
yes, one thing I'd
Yeah,
also like,
it's kind of robotic when you talk. So I don't know if you guys can even hear me. Apologize.
I think there's just a small lag.
that's
Oh,
okay.
I don't.
One of the things that I wanted to ask you as well, Lady Enigma, how did you feel when I originally asked you to do a moment in time, and then when you did it, how did you feel after that?
Oh, I feel great. Actually, I was so nervous to do that because that's my first time. And then I went to the OTC channel as well. I was so nervous, but now I am still like nervous, but I'm coming out of my shell. But I feel good, and especially what you do for the community. Um, I feel good that I was part of it. I become a part of that.
We're gonna be part of something
Well, I
huge.
appreciate it. And one of the ideas is what we're trying to figure out is when we moon, what do we want to do? Do we just want to have a bunch of money and then keep on living our lives the way that we are with a bunch more money? Or do we want to try to identify who the people are that would like to find a way to be able to help other people because of the good fortune that we ran into, and have the opportunity to make a difference in the world? That's one of the things that is driving me, because I'm 58,
Mm-hmm.
and I want to spend the last third of my life trying to see how many lives I can impact before I take that eternal dirt nap.
Do you have kids,
And I
Scott?
don't have COVID.
Do you have kids, Scott?
Say that again, Alex.
Do you have kids? Do
I do
you have
not.
kids? You do not?
No.
Oh,
No.
okay. Just wondering. No, for me, I think
My girlfriend,
your girlfriend. What?
What is it?
she has 3 cats, and I've got 1 dog, and that's it.
Those are like kids too, though.
How does she feel about cryptocurrency? How does your girlfriend feel about crypto, Scott?
Well, I am very, very, very fortunate, because Carrie is a very strong supporter of what I'm doing, and she is a bag holder of XRP, and I believe she has some Bitcoin as well. But the most important thing is that she supports me. And whenever I walk in the house and I'm listening to like the Bearable Bull, as soon as I walk in the house, she'll start saying, "Oh, it's your aggressively average content." And she's also kind of memorized a couple of the things that Kevin Cage has to say, one cut unedited. And it's very, very, very fortunate that I have a loving girlfriend who supports me so much.
That's
Hope
great.
that's better.
Scott.
Elbow
That's
call.
good.
I think for me, once we moon and once I've gotten all my stuff in order in terms of what I want and everything, I'll definitely start doing charity work for like kids. I know a lot of people say, and more specifically towards autism and the autism spectrum. That's kind of like what I want to drive, is helping that type of people, I guess you could say. Help in any way I can, financially, possibly with people with autism.
Yeah, that's good. Me, I want to, when we moon, I want to actually have a holistic health center, preferably in Ecuador. I just can't bear anymore not to help people in their health, because I get traumatized when my mom died. I see my mom died in the hospice. And sorry, it's a sad story. Sorry, guys, but um, I just try to help others as well, so as many as I can, to so people will be educated more, because I know it's cool. They don't really teach us that kind of healing, so that's what I want to do when we move.
Scott, can you see my comments in the private chat?
Yes, I got it. Yep, I'm taking care of it.
What was that, Alex?
What is it?
Sorry, I just want to say that's no, Lady Enigma. It's a good story. I hope you can get to that.
I know. I don't even want to wait till we moon, but as of right now, I know I'll not be able to do that. So,
True.
but
Who cares,
I'm trying. I'm trying. That's why I'm doing my health and life coaching business. I want to get that going, as much as I can.
Yeah.
As early as I can.
Yeah, I want to
know
open.
what Bags is gonna do.
I want to. I'm probably gonna get some land out of the United States and open like a healing center where people can come get their health right, because you need your health if you're gonna have a lot of wealth.
That's right. You're not gonna be able to enjoy your wealth, if you just wait for your 401k or your social security nowadays, which we don't even know what's going to happen in the future, if that's even going to exist, the social security benefits.
But yeah,
Well,
besides
and I
that,
think that's one of the things as well. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Scott.
No, go ahead, Bax.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, yeah, I just want to help people and just continue to spread the word about XRP. But I think everyone in the space is like, we're all here for a reason. We're not just here to get rich. I think we all have a purpose to do something bigger than just getting a big bag of XRP and cashing out. I think we all have something better in store for everybody.
Okay, and yeah, that's one of the things when we get to know each other, when we find out that we've got businesses and we've got a whole lot of money, I believe that we could help each other. And then we had a 420 said that he had found a piece of property, Work Until I Die, Grow 420 shop. Said that he found a small hotel in Costa Rica. And see, these are the kinds of things, if we make connections with each other and one of us finds something like that, we can all tokenize buying a piece of that and all work together with those kinds of things. And again, that's only going to happen if we can be able to get to know each other, find out who the like-minded people are, and then go do things together that will benefit us. But it's always better to do this, with other people instead of by yourself.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Yeah, I think we definitely got to all put our money together and just buy a big old island, not no small one, like a big one, and just
right.
XRP island.
Yep. That's nice.
What's up, Tels?
Party every night.
Make everything
I think
digital.
I get tired of partying every night, though.
I know, right?
No, it'll just be an island to chill, not like a party. It could be a party island where you can party, but mainly just everybody can get together and hang out and tell our stories and enjoy each other's company.
Retreats will be nice too, as well.
Now, one of the things that I also want to do from the audience, if there's anybody that has anything in the chat that they wanted to ask any of the people on the panel or me, then please let us know. And I also, real quickly, and I'll remind everyone of this next week, or excuse me, at the end. Next week, we're going to have Jay Chu. I don't know how
Nice.
many of y'all know, but
Nice.
he's a chart guy.
Yeah.
And I absolutely loved doing his moment in time the other day. And I asked him to come on next week. And then Crypto Ice is going to come on and join us next week. And then the following week, we have Patty A. And she is from
Patty.
Portugal, I believe. She's Portuguese.
Yeah.
Yes.
In
And
Coil.
she and another friend of hers, that they're going to talk a lot about cinnamon and coil. And so I wanted to be able to make sure that we're having a place where we can help educate about that as well. But just wanted to kind of give everyone a preview of what's coming up. And Jay Chu was just fantastic. Very exciting what he sees happening between now and January of 2021 for all of us that hold XRP.
Yeah, me and Alex are actually in his crypto market structure class.
Jay.
Yeah, Jay's very positive.
Yeah.
And,
His class is awesome.
are you in it, Scott?
Yeah.
You're in it?
Oh, you're in it too? In the class?
I never seen you in there.
He's a ghost.
You never noticed me or Alex in there, Scott?
I'm not in it. I just listened to what
Oh,
he
you're not
had
in
to
it?
say.
Okay.
I'm not a trader. I am too chicken. I've been to Vegas once, and my experience in gambling, I made $500 the first 20 minutes I was in Vegas playing blackjack. And then over the next 4 days, I ended up losing about 1,000. And I don't have the stomach for it. I'm not a gambler. So I'm a hodler.
Yeah, it's not just trading. It's more than just a trading group. It's everything. It's like where XRP is going, the different moonshot targets, possible exit and re-entry parts and stuff like that. He shows you a lot in there. Yeah, Jay's awesome.
He
Can't
shows
wait
you
to.
what coins are going to be making moves in the next week or so, or what he sees in the market, and it's very positive, positive information.
Yeah, especially the way he lays everything out. So I can't wait to hear his moment in time.
Mind you, we haven't yet hit a moonshot yet.
Yeah, end of year.
Well, and remember, everything can go very quickly, because remember, the last time that XRP went to its all-time high on December 7th, 2017 is when it started. And I think it was 8 or 9 cents then, I think. And then by December or January, I believe it was the 27th of 2018, it hit that all-time high. So and no, cryptos to the moon, we're not done. It can go very, very fast. And I think that is kind of what Jay indicated to me, is that he feels like that we've got some major price action coming up very soon. And I know that that's going to be very, very, very exciting to everybody. One thing as well, we got a question from XRP Joe. What does the panel think about the recent CFTC press release?
CFTC, is that the that, what is that?
Yeah, what is that?
News?
Yep.
Yeah, so when they regulate the cryptocurrency,
Joe, you want to spell
right?
that out for us?
Is that the news that he's
Joe,
talking
you want
about?
to spell that out, the CFTC?
I'm not really up to date with all the news. I'm sorry. I know it's a shame, but it was been a crazy week
That's
for
okay.
me because of the death in my family and stuff. So I sorry about that. I know
Something with Brian Brooks, what did he do, kind of thing, or?
what is specifically CFTC release? I know that's to regulate
Yeah,
the
Joe,
cryptocurrency.
you want to type that out for us?
Oh, oh, he.
Hold on one second,
Let's
guys.
see.
See.
What do you guys think about the latest Brad Garlinghouse interview where they mentioned possibly Japan for a new location?
Oh, in Japan.
So what I
Well,
think on that is it's going to be very positive for XRP if they do move now. I know I've been saying that they're not going to move. I still believe that they're not gonna move. They're just saying that, right? And um, I think you have to be in the States. You have to be in Silicon Valley area to make, not necessarily to make it huge, but I mean it's a lot of the companies are here. You want to be where all the companies are. But overall, I think if they do move, it's going to be great for XRP in a sense that they'll get into a country with regulation already in place. They don't have to wait for anything. You'll get regulations stating that they're not a security, and that should definitely shoot up the price of XRP.
Yeah, I agree on Alex. I think it will shoot up the price if they move to Japan.
Plus Yoshitaka Katao, he's all about that XRP and he's ready to set Japan on fire with XRP.
I thought they were going to do it this year.
Crypto Airy will love that.
COVID, man. I thought they were going to do it this year.
But I think they should wait till Q1 and see what happens after all the elections and stuff go down.
I thought it was going to be summertime this year. We were going to have Olympics, but we had this freaking COVID. COVID killed everything.
Right.
So dumb.
And Aaron Finch is asking, how long will this bull run last? And I'll tell you, check in with us next week, Aaron, because Jay Chu is going to be here. And if you ask him that question next week, I believe he'll be able to give you a much more detailed answer. And what Joe's trying to tell us is that the derivatives being tokenized and 650 trillion or so moves through that market. So can everybody kind of smell what the rock is cooking? That the derivatives market is tokenized. That means that XRP is going to go up.
Yeah, I think Jay is thinking the bull run will last up until 2022, like Q1, somewhere in there. So the rest of 2021, and then somewhere in 2021. Oh yeah, 2022.
2022. Towards the first quarter of 2022, did he say?
Yeah, I think that's what he was projecting.
Wow.
That'd be
So
great.
a year more. One more year.
If you think about it though, LadyEnigma. Okay, so think about it. It's like, and think about what, like Scott's world, right? We've been waiting for, like, you know, these millions or so per se for like years. So what's another year, right? I've been waiting for a long time.
I know.
So
it's
if
like
I wait
every day, right?
another year, I could wait another year.
Right.
I don't think we'll be waiting that much longer though.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think we're ready to go, man.
It'll eventually come for sure, though. It will eventually.
I think by Q1 we're gonna have something. We're gonna be opening some type of presents.
Or we'll just get another bearable bull.
Well, and
another Riddler that comes out.
A new one.
Terrible.
It's already been what, going on 3 years since the last bull run.
Yeah.
Yep, 3.5.
So it's about that time.
It could be another.
And Channing Smith, and I tend to agree with you that Japan would kill it. And when I first saw Brad say that Ripple might move, and Chris Larson said that Ripple might just move out of America. I thought maybe they were trying to make a little bit of a bluff, but I don't believe that now. And Crypto Eddie's video today was really good about that. And it looks like it's down to maybe 3 places: the UAE, Singapore, or Japan. And the one thing that Eddie said about Japan was it's a tough culture to kind of break into for business, even though we've got SBI there as the largest holder of the company Ripple, besides Ripple itself. So they would be welcome with warm hands in Japan there. But that Singapore may also be another spot, and then UAE. But I originally thought they were just kind of bluffing to kind of get the regulators in America to kind of, get moving. But now I think that they might actually move.
Interesting.
Yeah. Did you watch the recent Bloomberg interview where they asked him again about it?
Yes.
What did he say?
They just asked him, and he said pretty much, yeah, Japan is pretty much like a possibility, but he really couldn't speak on too much. So
I think they're just gonna wait until the end. They'll wait until 2 weeks after this election.
Yeah.
Once we find out who the president's gonna be.
Can't wait. I can't wait to finish all this tension. Like it's like everywhere is tension right now. So tense.
Yeah, because XRP is a game changer. So whoever's in office, if they set XRP off, then it's going to change the way the whole world works.
It's going to change everything. How people buy stuff.
It'll even change how you get paid. You can get paid by the second, by the minute, by the hour, instead of every 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's going to take time, though, I think, Bags. I think that's going to be like a 5 to 10 year plan about being paid in XRP or so. But likely we may be paid in XLM because XRP is the banker's coin, right? Not for retail. I don't know.
Everyone there? I don't hear anyone.
Yeah.
Anyone hear so?
Channing said is that Brad is livid. And I agree. I think Brad is very upset. And I think that they ought to be, because the American regulators need to go ahead and start doing something. But I am happy seeing that Brian Brooks is there, because I believe that he gets it. And I think he wants to see it happen. And hey, XRP talking speculation.
What's your thought about XRP being pegged to gold, Scott?
I'm sorry, repeat that. I was coughing.
What's your thought on XRP being pegged to gold? Like one day they'll say XRP is the same price as gold at like $2,500 or something like that.
I really am not one of the people that feels like, I really don't feel like it will be pegged to gold. I just hold, and I'm not quite as, but I don't see that it will be pegged to gold, personally. Anyone in the chat have any ideas about that?
Return to gold standard, Abe said.
Say they would require a reset.
Yeah, well, and again, it all depends, I believe, on what it is that we all feel like that XRP will be used for. And yeah, Rob, I kind of doubt it will be pegged to gold as well. What I kind of see is that the way that it looked to me this week, that each country is going to have their own CBDC. And then behind the scenes, the payment rails are going to be set up, and they're going to be different companies that are taking, I believe XLM is going to, Stellar is going to be in there. I believe XRP is going to be in there. RippleNet is going to be in there. And I think that I see XRP being more of the bridge currency. And James Rule and I talked about this a little bit this week. I look at it like we're going to be the bridge asset between the banks, the central banks, and the countries with their own specialized CBDC. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
I like the way Brad put it. He called XRP a neutral asset, or you could send anything through it. It's cheap, it's efficient, it's fast. It's all that stuff that you would want.
I had a question on one of my comments regarding wondering how the price of XRP can raise up to the $100 or so that we're expecting it. And that means like the market cap would have to be the amount of money that's being used in the world. Do you guys see that as well? Or do you see it, I think, being like an outsider where it just goes up automatically regardless of how much money there is in the world or something like that? You kind of understand my question?
I'll take a swing at it.
What is it?
Yes, Alex,
You're breaking up.
how can the price go up? And it's based in my mind on utility. I mean, if we take a look at it right now, the total market cap for XRP is, I don't know, a couple of $1 billion. It's very small. Well, if you take a look at all of the traditional financial advisors and all the money that is in portfolios right now, if 5% of all of that traditional money that is in portfolios right now were all shifted over into crypto, then the size of the crypto market would be massive. And that's how all of the prices of all of the cryptos will go up. And then also, I believe that there will be a thinning out of the herd. I agree with Brad Garlinghouse that there's going to be very few winners in this entire crypto market. We've got, I believe, over 5,300 crypto projects in motion today. Well, most of those are not going to be here 5 to 10 years from now. They're going to shake out, and are, like D. Rich is saying, there's going to be a reevaluation of all the digital assets along with all the assets. And I also believe what Abe was saying is that we're going to have a reset. I mean, America is $154 trillion in unfunded liabilities debt. That's not counting the 27 right at 28 trillion on the balance sheet. But the unfunded liabilities, how are we ever going to pay the citizens of the United States that much in the benefits the government has promised them? Then you take that and realize America is in deep, and then recognize that the IMF has had 70 countries come and appeal to them for financial help. So I agree with Abe that we are seriously looking at the need for a reset, and we've done it in history before. We have had a debt jubilee in the world before, and I think we're due for
the debt jubilee you're talking about. Is that when we got off the gold standard, or when did that happen?
That's when they erased all the debt, right? And they pretty much reset it.
Yes. Actually, Alex, it's in recorded human history when the world has gotten itself in such a bad financial situation, then the entire globe gets together and then they do a debt jubilee where they wipe out basically the debt of the world and all start over again. And so right now it looks like that we are ripe for a worldwide debt jubilee, because it's not just America that is in tough financial shape right now. We're doing better than a lot of countries. I mean, Venezuela had hyperinflation with their money. But one of the difficult things with America is it's all based on smoke and mirrors. we've got a stock market right now that was 28,000 today. Well, our Federal Reserve in the last 12 months has put $7 trillion into the economy. Well, if they had not put that money into the economy, our stock market would not have been 28,000. We had situations where companies like Hertz filed bankruptcy, and then 10 days later, their stock rose 12%. Well, Alex, the way that happened is they got cheap money from the Fed, Hertz did, and then they went out and bought their own stock. Well, that made their stock go up. They didn't rent more cars. Hell, they sold a bunch of their fleet, right? But the stock went up because they bought their own stock from the borrowed money from the Fed. Well, so the next 12 months, if our Fed does not put in $7 trillion into the market, then what's going to happen to the stock market?
It's going to go down.
And what happens if they put $7 trillion into the market in the next 12 months? The likelihood, yes, Abe, the likelihood is that we're going to hit hyperinflation. So do you see where we're kind of between a rock and a hard place? Because the economy is not moving with people buying stuff on their own. And then the politicians try to give us, $1,200 a piece. Well, you know what a lot of the American citizens did when they got that stimulus payment? They put it in the bank and held on to it. Well, you can't do that. They gave that money so everybody would go out and spend it, because you've got to have the money, but then the velocity of money is it being spent on goods and services inside the economy. That's how it makes the economy run. Well, so, I mean, the bottom line, we're in a lot of trouble. I mean, a lot of trouble. One thing that I would highly recommend for everyone on this show that's watching us, check out a lady named Lynette Zhang. If none of y'all have heard of that lady yet, she gets it. I mean, she's not that much into crypto. She's a big gold bug and a silver person, but she understands how treacherous a situation we are globally with our economy. I mean, it's horrible. This is what we're fixing to go into is going to make 1929 look like a trip to the county fair.
I think they want it to happen, though. I think they want it to die like that, so that XRP rises like a phoenix, right? In that we're expecting that, aren't we?
Digital, yes, I believe that part of the plan for the elites who run the monetary system, they want to crash it, and then they want to introduce this new digital economy. I think that's exactly what's getting ready to happen, and I think XRP is a part of it, but I also think other digital assets also are playing a role in it as well.
So is it going to be like until the election, right? Because you can't crash it now, or else Trump is going to be kicked out, right? They can't crash it now. They're doing everything to hold it up, and so they'll crash it like the MS during a Moonshot 3. Right before Moonshot 3, they'll totally just crash the market. And then XRP rises to like infinite heights like we've never seen before, to like the $10,000 price point. I'm guessing. Anyone?
We had Calculon said UBI, which is universal base income, paid for by the $7 trillion to boost local economy, maybe. Yeah. And think of, I mean, we all have to kind of throw out everything that we've ever kind of thought about the way our society works and money works. But just think about this. If you were designing an economy, if you gave every American human being $3,000 a month on a digital card, and you said you can buy food, excuse me, you can pay for gas, and you might be able to take the wife out and the family out for a movie once a month. They limit what you can pay, and rents and mortgages, right? And you've only got 30 days to spend that $3,000. How many of us would spend that $3,000? and see how that gets the velocity of the money going through the system.
Yeah.
Now they could do that for a while until this COVID thing all calmed down. And that's the strategy of using something called a universal base income. And yes, that is something that could potentially be there. Andrew Yang, one of the Democrats that was running for president, he was running on a platform of a universal basic income, excuse me, for all the citizens in America, but he only had it at like $1,000 a month, right? Well, now that we've gotten into the pandemic and the economy's gotten even worse, they could potentially up that, and then again, try to solve the problem that way. But again, what I see, yes, medical marijuana tax could end up saving. That could help. It could. And then, but again, we're going to have some, in my opinion, some really radical differences in the way that money has been looked at in America and the way that we're spending. And I do believe that we're all going digital. That's the upside. The downside is that if they can track all of us with artificial intelligence, then they can, and they've got surveillance cameras everywhere. If we step out of line with the way that they want us to behave, they can cut the money off of that digital wallet. That's the downside of the big brother state watching us and controlling us with the universal base income. So there's some good that is coming along, and that's one of the reasons a lot of the libertarians and the anarchists don't like the idea of digital money and digital wallets, because it is all trackable. There's going to be no more money laundering, no more cheating on your taxes, because every expenditure that we make is all going to be traceable.
Yeah.
But I think they can't, like, are you telling me homeless people will have like a phone and then asking for money, you just kind of connect to their phone and give them money that way? That's what you're saying?
Yes.
That's cool, right?
Yes, everybody. So they'll all.
They're gonna be moving up.
Everybody will be able to have
technology, but they're homeless.
Hey
That'd
man,
be cool.
you have
Yeah, everybody's going to have.
You have like half XRP.
They have iPhone.
That'd be funny.
Yeah, I wanted to say something about XRP. How whenever you hear about cryptocurrencies, they always talk about Bitcoin and Ethereum.
Yeah, they never.
Even though XRP is a superior technology, but my whole thing behind that is XRP is like a revolutionary technology. It's gonna change everything that we do, and it's better for us. So those type of technologies, it's almost like giving out free energy, almost like that's what XRP is. So when they're ready to set it free, I don't know what they're doing behind the scenes. If it's a political battle or whatever it is, XRP is coming, and it works now. We can send money to each other now. It works now. So I think that it's just a whole bunch of suppression. They always talk about Bitcoin and Ethereum, and who wants to buy Bitcoin when it takes 45 minutes and you have to keep waiting? Like, that's like old dial-up internet when you could just use XRP.
AOL. You got mail.
All right, so we normally keep this to an hour, so we're going to wrap up. Would any of you like to say any final word out to the world? XRP Bags, if you got any final message that you'd like to share out with everybody?
Just wanted to say shout out to everybody in the chat: XRP Joe, Abe, Aaron Finch, Work Until I Die, Cryptos to the Moon, Dr. Rich Show, James Rule, everybody supporting this channel, helping it grow. If you guys haven't done your moment in time, jump on and contact Scott on Twitter so you can get your story out there. Everybody wants to hear your crypto story and how you got in, and everybody in the future that gets to see these videos want to hear it as well.
I just want to say thank you to everyone, and thank you, Scott, and thanks for supporting me, even though I don't have my own YouTube channel. those 2 songs that I made with Bags. You guys keep supporting me on that, and I'm actually happy that you guys like that, because that's my first time to rap. But I want to get my word out there, you know. So I'm just really thankful for everyone.
I would like to say thank you for all the subscribers that I recently had, and I want to thank XRP Bags for inviting me to this chat with you guys. Nice to meet you, Scott, and thank you to everybody who's just investing in XRP. I also want to tell you guys that I don't give an F with what you do with your money.
I knew you're gonna do like you were looking around like.
All right. Well, listen, I'd like to thank everyone for being here this weekend. I'd like everybody to be ready to go tomorrow, 9 o'clock Eastern. We're going to be putting out James Anthony McCarvey, his moment in time with his wife and his cat. So this is going to be the first time that we've got a moment in time, including a cat. And they've got a great story. And XRP Joe actually inspired James to do this with his family. So we've got that moment in time coming out tomorrow. Then starting next week, we're going to be putting out, due to the volume of the moment in times that I'm getting, we're going to begin to now go every morning, Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. We'll release a new moment in time video. And I'm asking everyone watching this and everyone that you know, tell them, retweet the original tweet that I put out on these moment in time videos. Copy the link of the video and tweet it out yourself and tell all your friends what we're doing. The reason is because we want to share as many of these stories with each other as we can, with new people. And all of the money generated on our YouTube channel goes to charity. And we're going to be opening up a fundraiser shortly, and we'll get details out to everybody about that. But what we can all do is, if we cooperate, connect and cooperate with each other, we can get more information out there to the world about Ripple and XRP than any individual can, no matter how many subscribers they have. So 95% me, 5% we. And if we can begin to make that shift, we can impact the price of XRP more than Ripple can, or any other movement in social media can, because we can get the message out to more people across the globe if we do it together. So I appreciate everyone who was here. I look forward to being able to help share more people in our community. Next week, we're going to have JQ and Crypto Ice are going to be our guests. And then the following week is going to be Patty A. And she's going to bring a friend that works on Coil and Cinnamon, so we can get more education about that next week. Okay?
Awesome.
Thank you, Scott.
Thank you.
And
Sounds
the
good.
hodl continues.
All right. You're very welcome.
Total strong.
Y'all all take care. I love all
Bye,
of you.
Alex.
Thank you very much. Be safe. Have a great week.
Peace out, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye.